everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're going to be covering how you can find products that can potentially make you $250 a day in profit. Now I think when people do product research, they tend to cut themselves short. They really look for something that, you know, it may look okay, but when it comes down to profit after expenses and, you know, on the gross side of things, it looks good, but when you get to net, it's just not cutting it. So we're going to show you how to find products that you can actually sell for, you know, well over $100, $200, $250 a day in profit worth of. Make sure you're hitting your margin goal. So stick around, be sure to like and subscribe if you happen to be new, but without further ado, let's jump right into it. So we're gonna move over into my computer here, and we're gonna start on Opportunity Finder by John Scott. I've been using this a lot lately. One thing that I do really like about it is that it shows you so many results. Okay, well, we're not on it yet, but I was looking at product database. It shows you a ton of results. So it shows you like 2,000 results, which I really like. So you don't really get through the end of the list too quickly. So let's just get started here. We're gonna pick some categories. Okay, I'm gonna go home and kitchen, industrial and scientific. How's your guys' day going? So it's Tuesday when I'm uploading this. And it's good start to the week. It's a little rainy out today for me, but I'm just gonna be inside working today, so I don't mind. I'll do something like this, and I think this looks pretty good here. So what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna come over, and this is what I was talking about, not cutting yourself short, right? I see a lot of people doing like 300 minimum orders, you know, 5,000 in revenue. That's okay, but really, if that's your best competitor's sales, and you think you're gonna come and just crush them, that probably doesn't happen. Most of the time you get a portion of the competitor's sales if you're significantly better and you really you know, follow along a lot of the advice that I give and finding these markets that are super, super narrow with the results for the customers, then maybe you can, you know, even do more sales than them. But for the most part, like, I really want to see like 900 sales per month for a product that's in the price range that I'm thinking of. Now, if you start selling $55, $60 products, we could drop this down to, you know, 400, 500. But today I really want to focus on trying to find you things that have a lot more demand, but just an overall lack of competition. So let's go with like something like 900. Now, what you can't do in Opportunity Finder is set a revenue amount, but what you can do is use some simple math, right? So say we did just 1,000 plus, right? Or our price is just going to be a multiple of that. So that's 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 10,000. So we want to go up to maybe like a minimum price of $18 minimum price. I would normally go quite a bit lower than this, but since we're super focused on finding good margins in this video and how to profit $250 a day, well, let's think about this for a second. Say you have a 33.3% profit margin net. All expenses, cost of goods, everything, okay? If you make $25,000 in sales, you'll have a net at 33.3% of $7,500. That would be $250 a day, okay? 250 times 30, 750, you know, and then you do that times, you know, 33.3% percentage, and then you get to your revenue. So if we wanted that, really, we would have to have a price of $24, right? Or $25, because that would be 1,000 sales of a $24, $25 product, right? So we'll back off a little bit just because I think, you know, what if we have a 40% margin, then we could cut back a little. So we'll go with something like that. And then honestly, let's go up to like $85, okay? Let's look at some higher ticket stuff because you don't have to sell as many. I really like this about my shelf. It's almost $60 now. Hopefully I'm gonna back off a little bit on the price. I feel like it's a little too high. I'm just trying to preserve stock right now. But yeah, anyway, monthly search volume. Now here's where I really wanna see like at least 1,000 searches for the main keyword. I'll go 1266, that's totally fine. But I definitely want at least 1,000 for that main search term, okay? It's gonna be really helpful when it comes to targeting those customers that are looking for the exact product. Okay, now we're gonna come over to competition, and this is just kind of common sense. We're gonna pull that right down to low. Low, don't touch niche score, we're good. Okay, we're gonna hit search, and then there's one thing that I wanna show you. You're just gonna sort it by the niche score. So we don't wanna see 10s. I don't really, like, these are all actually really bad ideas. I don't think this is a very good indication of a good product, to be honest. We're gonna sort it the other way, and it is a good way to sort things, because I think I see like a lot more realistic results when I sort it this way. Okay, this is absolutely perfect. This is a product that I actually found on a call with a student the other day. He's asking me how to do product research. We did this, we came across this, and I love this example. So check this out. The first thing it recommends, literally we didn't have to go far. First thing it recommends, macrame chair swing. Now this is literally something I'm considering for my macrame brand. Like that quick, we just found this. Check this out. So the price is about $65 to $80. Okay. And then as we scroll through here, what do we notice? Well, they're all like the same chair, right? It's all this kind of oval or circular chair, bucket chair. And that's like the only macrame one, right? The customer, again, remember, what does the target audience want? Well, in this case, they want a macrame chair swing. Okay. This is macrame, this is macrame, this is macrame. That's not. So those are all the sponsored ones. We don't care. Okay, that's macrame. That is. Already the fourth one is not. Okay. And then all of these are, but they're all the same style. All of these are all the same chair, all the same chair, all the same chair. And then, oh, wait a second. Check this one out. A little bit different, right? That's a macrame chair swing. They don't even have any stock in. And then I really liked this one. So this is a macrame chair swing as well. It's really different style. And then check this out. When we come here, could we make $250 a day? That's the main question, okay? Let's go ahead and let's pull up X-Ray and just see how the revenue looks. First of all, the search volume, we didn't really cover that. Search volume is 1.8 here. Magnet, or at least X-Ray, is saying 2.2 thousand per month. So there's plenty of search volume for this search term. And I'd be willing to bet there's many more search terms. Now check this out, 50 reviews, 50,000 sales, 59 reviews, 30,000 in sales, 0 reviews, 5, that's not even the right one. 200 reviews, 130,000 in sales, 4 reviews, 15,000, 17 reviews. Okay, not the right one. Almost $250,000 in sales on this guy. And these reviews are not astronomical, right? There's a lot of smaller review sellers in this market. Okay, so there's a lot. I could talk about this market all day. Okay, I'm getting excited here. Maybe we'll save that for another video. But can we make $250 on this product? So all we would have to do is we'd have to go to Alibaba and we'll just get a really rough quote. Okay, go here. We'll go macrame chair swing. Let's check it out. Right, just get a very rough estimate. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. We have this one right here. Okay, 1330. That's the one that's selling really well. And I wanted to talk to you about my differentiation a little bit, but we'll just, like I said, we're not going to get ahead of ourselves here. Just can we make $250 a day on this? It looks like we could get that product for around $13 to $15. I think we could probably get it for 12, honestly. If you look at this, 12.37, 12.78 for just 50, if I'm going to order, 100, 250 of these things, I think I could probably get it for around 12 bucks. Not to mention there's, several other variants that I'd be interested in selling, specifically this one right here. So I said I wasn't going to get into it. Let me just get into it, right? I don't want anyone feeling like they're not getting enough information here, right? So what I noticed is all these are doing really well, right? All of them. And then look at this one seller, okay? The one seller that had, let's see, where was he? This one right here, okay? This is doing 50,000 in sales per month, right? 50,000 in sales. So clearly that style works. Okay, and it's the only one on this page that is that style, okay? But it works, so they've proven it, right? They're blowing a lot of the other competitors' sales out of the water, okay? At least some of the smaller competitors. So what if I did that style, but if we come back here and we look, what are the commonalities of the low reviewed competitors that do well? Well, they include the hardware. Those are all the commonalities of the ones that are working really well. So I could do a different style, but also include the hardware, then we have a good product idea there, right? We don't have to go too crazy. We know what the target audience wants. Give it to them and just give it to them in the best packaged version. So let's say we could get this for, we're going to land on, let's say 13, just so that we could round it up. And then let's say for a product like this, it's going to fold down. It's going to be a hoop. So maybe that one, and this one will fold down even more. I think I could probably ship that for maybe, being realistic, $5 to $9 a unit by sea. Okay. So if we come back over to the market here, and we went over to our listing that we liked, the varied one, this one here, and then we pull up our profitability calculator. It's a free tool. You could get that at the Chrome Web Store. So they're saying about $10. I'm going to say it's going to cost me a total of about $16, about $12 for the product, $4 to ship it. Okay, let's just say that that's how much it costs. You don't have any additional freight costs. And then we're including the hardware. So we're actually going to sell it for maybe $54.95, something like that. I think I could sell it for probably 60. This is really low priced, honestly. That's crazy low for this. I'm going to go like 65. I sell a shelf that's a lot less material than this for 55. I'm pretty secure in the fact that I could sell this for probably $64.97. I think I could definitely get away with that. If we look back at the market average, that's what I'm really basing this off of. Look, this one's 70, right? That one was 70. That one's really low priced, right? So we have a lot of these. This one's $56.99. It's a smaller chair. This one's $70.99. This one's $89.99. And I'm pretty sure they're doing phenomenal. If we pull that up, and it's always a good idea to get an idea of how you should price your product based on what's working, not just subjectively, what's working. So $70.99 for the one with the hardware. And it's a smaller chair, right? We come down here. Where was the one? $89.99. They're doing $16,000 a month, right? $89.99. So yeah, I think we could definitely price that higher. So I'm going to go with a price of about $70. We'll go $69.99 on this one here. I think we could definitely get away with that. We're including the hardware, but then our product cost goes up a little bit, right? So maybe the hardware is an additional $250, right? Hardware is very cheap. So maybe we're at $18 all in, okay? And then we have a product price of $69.95. That's fine, okay? So we're just at 175% ROI. We're gonna profit, we're gonna net per unit about $32. We're at about a 45% margin. Now let's get crazy. Say this thing costs even more than I'm thinking. It's about 22 bucks to source this, right? Fair enough, okay? Still gonna make $27 a unit, nearly 40% net margin, 130% ROI, okay? So, how many of these would I have to sell in a day to make $250 a day? Well, I can sell about 9 of them, right? Yeah, I can sell about 9. If I sell 9 of these a day, I can make that $250 a day profit, okay? And that's after we raise the price astronomically. I'm just trying to be realistic with those numbers though. Okay, we raised the price astronomically if I could sell 9 a day. Well, do I have examples of people that are selling 9 a day? Can I model after someone selling 9 a day? Okay, let's see. If someone's selling 9 a day, it's about 266 sales a month, right? So let's see. 200, I'm trying to find sellers that are new. So 250 at $72.95 at a higher price with only 21 reviews. I think we can do that. 218 at, let's see, 4 reviews. Okay, if we were able to get this up to a point like this, right? They're selling at $99, right? We didn't even see that. Now, what if we went up to a price like that though, right? What if we did? Because if we could sell only 200, but we get to sell it for 200 and let's see, we get to sell it for even $79.95, costs us 20. Okay, get rid of that. Then if we're making $40 a unit, right? Now we only have to sell, let's see, $40 a unit. We sell 6 of these things, we're at our $240 a day, right? Like 6 a day, okay? Now we're getting somewhere, right? I think I can achieve 6 of these a day. I think I really can do that, okay? Now we have to factor in, of course, I tend not to factor in like my first launch period because my goal for any product is to get it to the top so that my PPC is super profitable and I could focus on getting more sales to my organic listing. But after a while, I tend to just really back off on PPC once I know it's kind of reached its potential. A product like this with so much potential for like chair swings, and some of these are doing $250,000 a month, I don't think I would probably ever stop PPC. I just want to keep taking customers. But this would be a great example of a product where we could profit $250 a day. Now this is an expensive product. So don't think that you have to sell a product this expensive and profit that much per unit. High ticket Amazon FBA is definitely a good strategy, but if you're thinking, man, I got $1,000, I can't order $20 units, right? I would only be able to get 50 of those things. That's okay. So you can mess around with ordering a lower quantity of a higher ticket product or find something that's half this price, $40, $30. You could source it for 8 or 9, but then make sure that you're going into a market where the sales can withhold the amount of revenue you need to be able to get to hit your goals, okay? Don't undercut yourself when it comes to how much demand there is, right? One of the main things we would want to go check is the search volume for this. I don't want to make this video too long. I've already been here for quite a while, but that's going to do it for today. Really, I just wanted to give you a little bit of motivation at the beginning of the week, how you could find products and look for them a little bit differently, right? We didn't have to look for too long. Okay, and this was something I actually already recognized because I was doing product research with this tool earlier this week, and I found this, and I didn't know it was gonna pop up at top, but I'm definitely glad it did because I personally don't like looking through here too long. I just wanna find something quickly. So yeah, you could give that tool a shot. If you don't have Jungle Scout, there is an affiliate link down below for a discount. But other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video and all the free content. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, guys, I'll be seeing you here on the channel tomorrow for another video. Thanks so much. Later.